Well, welcome back, y'all. Episode 7 with your host, Steven. Good one. And, well, I think we left on a bit of a cliffhanger last time, y'all. Sorry, the mole, he was actually really cool. We had a nice cup of tea with him. We gave him some dirt. He loved our beans, and, well, he loves me so much. He's sitting in my big poofy hair right now. Everyone introduce, what was his name, Sophia?
Introducing Howard the Mole.
Yep, Howard the Mole.
We gave him a couple of Cheetos Puffs, and he warmed right up to us.
Warmed right up. He sat on my hair, and now he blinks in tandem with me.
I feel like he probably latched onto your brain to be able to do that, because moles don't usually do that.
Are you sure?
I mean, didn't you say you started to get a splitting headache as soon as he stepped on you?
I did, and when I fell asleep last night, I was just like in these like tunnels and shit, and I was just digging around, and then I woke up with a mouthful of dirt. But hey, what can you say?
Oh yeah, the tunnel dreams. We all have those.
Yeah, good times, good times. Well, y'all, this is a bit of a mini episode because, lay it on us, Sophia. What's the news that's happened over the course of 1 week and right after our last episode?
Right after our last episode, your bitch got COVID.
Yes, going out of the lore right now. Yes, COVID does exist, and Sophia does have it.
I still remember the entire timeline too. It is so fucking insane.
I witnessed it from that night after the episode. We were talking about zombies. I told her fucking lore, and I think I blew her brain a little too much because she started throwing up right after the episode.
Did I throw up right after the episode?
I know you started feeling like really sick after that episode.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember because I definitely did throw up, but it would be really funny if it was right after the episode.
Was your step paw thrown up right after? I feel like one of you guys were.
That was the day after, I think. But yeah, I was live texting him throughout the entire thing, so he got to witness my descent.
It's literally been exactly 7 days. She has gone from throwing up, dying, everyone in her house being diagnosed, and now we're somehow back on this episode. COVID's a weird.
It's so fucking funny. So even before we recorded on Wednesday, I started feeling kind of weird. I had lunch at 12 and I started feeling a little bit funny and I took a nap and then I woke up and I felt even worse. So I thought, shit, did I get food poisoning again? Because I've had it before and that's what the symptoms felt like.
Oh no. Yeah, because you had that what was it, the spud with mayonnaise, potato salad.
I had potato salad and then so I felt sick after I ate it, so I thought I just got food poisoning.
Right. That's like a pretty big thing. Like, remember when you Googled food poisoning and the first image was just potato salad?
Yes.
It's deadly.
And I started feeling better that day, so we still recorded the episode. And then after we got off, Steven started explaining Black Ops 3 Zombies lore to me, and we were watching gameplay of it, but the camera moving around, both of us have problems with first person cameras now, it makes us sick.
Motion sickness, baby.
So we thought it was just that, and on top of that, all the information he was throwing at me about this fucking game.
Which she does have now, and I'm gonna have to take her down this rabbit hole, starting from the very first map, Noctera Toten. I'm very excited to do this.
So after that, I had a headache. We got off. I went to sleep, and then Thursday, I woke up, felt kind of bad, but I could still walk around and stuff. But then, as soon as my stepdad came home and he took over the dogs, I felt horrible. It hit me all at once like a train. I started getting chills and stuff. I think that's when I threw up. I think that's the first day I threw up.
It's like knowing you had COVID. I don't think that was symptoms of food poisoning. Oh, maybe. I know food poisoning has those symptoms, but looking back, I was like, you had super COVID.
And also keep in mind, I didn't find out what I had until Monday. So, could you imagine how fucking scared I was on Thursday and Friday?
Like I've had to take those COVID tests and stuff, and like the at-home ones, and those like times when you're just waiting at the most terrifying moments fucking ever.
So yeah, so Thursday, all of the symptoms just started hitting me at once, and like I had no idea what was going on. I still thought I had really, really bad food poisoning. So like I just like bundled up and like went to sleep, and then I woke up again. This is still on Thursday, and it just kept going downhill and downhill from there because then I was throwing up more. My throat got way more painful. Like it felt like I swallowed glass, and
She was
the,
steaming. There were skulls in her eyes and shit. It was crazy.
the mucus started building up. I started getting like dizzy headaches, and like I started like losing my perception of time. Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't wish this on anyone. I genuinely thought I was gonna die. It felt horrible.
it's like the flu. Like I get the flu really bad, and I'm sure I'm probably going to tell the story a lot on it if you don't mind me deviating. But
Yeah, that's fine.
I get the flu really bad when I do, or just when I get a fever. I get fever dreams, and if anyone's experienced fever dreams, it's like trying to. The best way I can describe it is trying to grab your brain and stick it through a Cheerio. That's basically how your brain feels when you're going through one of those dreams because nothing makes sense.
No, that's what was happening. Like, also, during this, like, during the height of my
Yeah.
sickness, I found out Roe v. Wade got overturned, so I was having a bunch of
Oh,
fever dreams about that.
that's terrifying. When I
Yeah,
was
like,
when I had mine, I was hallucinating Lego men were in my room, but I could not imagine something like that.
yeah, like, I was on social media a lot because, what else are you gonna do while you have a mysterious sickness? So I think I found out through Reddit.
Oh
I
no!
I went on Reddit and the first fucking thing I see was Roe v. Wade overturned, and I'm just like, what?
No. Man, there's been some interesting news, like R. Kelly getting 30 years, fucking Roe versus Wade. What a fucking crazy week.
God, yeah, and like, so I started having fever dreams about that, and then I can't remember if it was on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, but one of those days I took a nap and I woke up and I couldn't breathe.
Oh,
You
that,
remember that? Remember when I
yeah,
told you about
that was
that?
really scary because like I got food allergies, and there was at one point where I was on this experimental, like a thing. They were injecting like blue serum into my body, and no, but I was basically building an immunity to like peanuts. I'm very allergic to it. I took a little bit every day, and I took it basically every day for 5 years. It started to wear off, and I started to just have allergic reactions in the middle of the night. So waking up and not being able to breathe is fucking awful.
Yeah, like you've told me about it, but like I could never really comprehend it until I woke up not being able to breathe.
It's like you can breathe. Your body's gonna wake your ass up and be like, "All right,
Yeah.
buddy, you're gonna breathe. You're gonna hawk up that fucking mega charge mucus." It's just like, but still, in those moments, it's like, "Whoa, am I gonna live? Holy
Yeah,
shit!"
no. Like I didn't like I was so scared because like I knew what was happening. Like there was like a big chunk of mucus blocking my throat and I knew I needed to get
Yeah.
it out, but like I said, my throat was like closing up because it was in like so much pain.
Mm.
So I was trying to hawk it up, but my throat was so like it just wouldn't get it out. Like it felt like there were little cuts all over the back of my
Oh
mouth.
man.
And and like I could breathe in, but I couldn't breathe out.
Oh my god. Were you like
And
laying on
like
your back or something? Because like, man, laying on your
no,
back. Oh.
I was sitting up and like I grabbed a bottle of
Oh.
water that I had on my dresser and I was like choking it down, trying to like loosen it up so I could get it out. And obviously I did get it out, but like it was so stuck in there that I had to swallow it back down because there was nowhere else for it to go.
Dude, holy shit! I see why beavers build dams now. Holy shit! It's fucking. That's awful.
What
Yeah,
does
yeah.
that mean?
You had like a little throat beaver just building a dam of mucus.
Oh,
You're like with their tail. No, don't worry, Howard. Don't worry. There's no there's no beavers in here. I don't think he likes beavers. He might be a little offended by them. But Christ,
are beavers and moles natural enemies?
I like to think so. The ones live in the dirt, and the other ones live above the dirt. It's
They live
obvious.
in they live in sticks.
They live in a world made of steel.
So does that mean the platypus is like the ultimate trump card against the two of them?
That's the wild card in your deck. It's like they
So
don't know what the fuck to do with those.
So yeah, so basically Thursday, Friday, and Saturday were like hazy dreams for me. Like I was just trying to take Advil and cough medicine because I still didn't know what it was, and I couldn't really track the progress of time. And then on Sunday, actually no, Saturday night, I overheard someone in my house saying something about a positive COVID test and 10 days.
Oh
But
no.
but I didn't want to say, but I didn't want to think the worst because I didn't know who tested positive, if it was someone in my house or someone that we knew. So I just went to sleep that night. And then on Sunday, my mom came to check on me and I told her what was going on and she was freaking out because it turns out two people in our house tested positive for it.
That's terrifying. And it's like once you got
So,
two, like you got quite a
yeah,
few folks in your house, right? So
there's like 6 people here and 2 dogs, including me.
yeah, good lord. Yo, Sophia, look what I found underneath my chair, stuck with bubblegum. Howard the Duck 1986.
What the? Did we just have that?
Who the fuck left this down here? What kind of fucking sick joke is this? Our only source of entertainment is Howard the Duck in 1986.
Do we even have the technology to play this? This is like a Betamax tape.
Let's see what happens when we put it into the Commodore, but continue with your conversation.
Anyway, that Sunday, me and the rest of the family went to go get tested. And then on Monday, when I was already like 90% better, that's when I got the positive test.
Oh my god! I bet it was like a relief to know, like you were feeling a little better, and it wasn't something else. Like,
Oh yeah, because like I thought it was like a bunch of different things. Like at first I
yeah,
thought it
you
was
know,
the food
tonsils.
poisoning. Yeah, and then after the both of us were like, all right, it's definitely not food poisoning. What the hell is this?
Yeah,
I thought it was something with my tonsils because that's where most of the pain was, and I was afraid that because like I never had like any kind of surgery before, so I
yeah,
thought they were gonna have to take my tonsils out because it did not feel normal.
yeah. The one thing that was like keeping me like from me really thinking like, oh, she's got like something like that. It's like you told me that your step paw was like throwing up. It's like there's something going on here. If there's something, it's connected to him and you.
Yeah, because like me and him were eating the same food, so I thought, oh,
Yeah,
did
it could have been
we just
that.
get food poisoning? But then I heard Santino coughing, and I was like, oh
Oh,
shit,
yeah. How old is your little one, right?
he's 8.
Oh my god, I didn't even know they could get it at that age. To be honest,
Oh yeah, they can get it like really young.
I've never really known that. And how old are they like when they can get the vaccine and shit?
Um,
Are there like kitty ones then?
for yeah, there's kitty COVID vaccines, but I don't know how
Kitty COVID.
old. I don't know how old they have to be to get them.
Interesting, interesting.
I I think probably like 6 years old.
Wow. Dang.
But yeah, so like, and yeah, I heard Daniel throwing up in the room right next to me because my room is right next to the bathroom, so I thought
Yeah, he was
that.
just fucking hocking up his lung.
But even then, I still thought it was something wrong with my tonsils because like, as weird as this is, like I would take my like phone flashlight and look in the back of my mouth to like see if I could see
Yep,
something wrong with my tonsils because if you have like tonsillitis, you'll see like marks and stuff in the
mhm.
back. So like I was like checking my tonsils daily to see if I could
Yeah,
see anything, but nothing was showing up.
yeah, and I was like, no, that's how I am when my throat hurts. I'm like fucking looking in the mirror. I'm like fucking poking at it with like a toothpick and shit. I'm like, oh fuck, what's going on? Like a
Yeah,
lot of
and
that shit,
then
I don't want to undermine it, but like I'm an overthinker, and a lot of that fucking like shit is it could be really be amped up like with overthinking. It's fucking
yeah,
horrible.
I was definitely overthinking the entire time because like I've never experienced a sickness like this before.
Right,
So like what else does your mind go to? Like I didn't know what was going on. I was scared. I was trying to rationalize it. So I went to like the worst thing possible for me, which is like immediate surgery.
right. But hey, that's okay, dude. In these in these times, you don't really know what the fuck is going on.
And like on Saturday, I think I was really scared about going to urgent care because like I was
Yeah,
afraid of what they were gonna tell me. Like I
Hmm.
was like thinking, okay, if I have to tell my mom, if we have to go to urgent care, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen if I go.
Right,
But
right.
it didn't even matter because the next day we all went to go get tested, and then that's when we
Yeah,
found out.
got
It,
positive COVID.
even early as like Sunday or Saturday, I started feeling better because my Monday I was already like
Yeah,
90% fine.
it's like it's fucking crazy how much that virus has evolved. Like I don't want to jinx, but like when my pa got it, like he was like the first one anyone knew, like out of all my friends, all anyone really who got that fucking disease, and
I
like that
forgot
shit.
your I, I
Yeah,
forgot your dad had it. That was like early
I
on,
was like
wasn't it?
2 months into it, and that shit was like beta COVID, and that shit like was out for vengeance. Like did you have any like are you able to eat, smell, breathe?
Oh, that's the crazy part because like my COVID experience was way different than what I thought it would
Yeah.
be.
What about the rest of your
Like,
family? Like, how are they doing? Can they breathe, smell, eat?
as far as my mom is, I think she just said she's been feeling the same.
Interesting.
Like she hasn't felt like any worse or any bad than she did when we started all getting symptoms.
Yeah.
I think my brother's okay. Like he threw up once, I think, but like he hasn't been like dog sick, like
Yeah.
thank God he wasn't as bad as I was.
Right.
I
Right.
I think my stepdad and his parents got it the worst
Oh, what happened?
well, as far as we know, uh they were the first ones to get it, Daniel
Yeah,
and them.
patient zero.
Yeah, patient zero. Yeah, I remember Daniel was straight up not having a good time at that point. Like
Good
he had to
golly.
take a day off from work and like but he
Whoa.
still had to go anyway.
Oh no.
And like none of us knew it was COVID at that time. If we knew, we
Right.
wouldn't have he wouldn't have gone to work, but like
Yeah.
there was no reason for us to suspect anything.
Right. Holy hell.
'Cause
Like
like when
I
I
assume
got
it's not at work right now, right?
yeah, we're all staying inside. They're getting paid too, so
Oh, dope. Heck yeah.
like, yeah, cause like when I got sick, I didn't tell anyone I was feeling sick. I just like sequestered up in my room cause like I
Yeah.
literally I literally could not tell anyone cause my throat was hurting so bad I couldn't talk.
Oh
It was
no.
bad.
Yeah, and you can't just like text your mama or papa like, yo, I'm feeling kind of sick.
I mean, I was thinking about it. Like on Saturday, I was thinking
Oh,
about texting my mom, "Hey, something's wrong. I need to go to urgent care. My
oh,
throat really hurts and I can't talk at all."
oh, that's smooth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You could have done that, but hey, it's just Bovin in the end.
Yeah, it's crazy now that I think about it because like the worst days were like on Thursday and Friday,
Yeah,
and by Saturday I was feeling kind of better, so like I didn't tell my mom, and then Sunday that's when we went.
yeah. It's almost Thursday now. Look at that.
Yeah, it's almost Thursday. Holy shit!
Crazy, huh?
But
So
like
reasonably,
anyway,
when do you think you'll be
uh,
able to like leave society or leave the room or leave the house and shit?
probably for at least another week, we're probably gonna have to stay in here.
Crazy, because like at one point it was like 2 weeks or like a month or some shit.
Yeah,
Crazy, huh? Wild. But
and
go
like
on.
as far as like your question about like the symptoms and stuff, as far as like taste went, I couldn't eat anything while I was sick, so I couldn't tell you about that.
Oh man, no appetite. Dang, that's
Like,
scary.
and like my throat, I couldn't swallow anything at all. So even if I was hungry, I couldn't eat anything.
Right. Oh,
But there
yikes.
was like one moment that I thought was really funny when I started feeling better on like,
Oh yeah, the
mm,
Whopper.
no, 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 the other, I didn't tell you, but like with the Whopper, um, I think it was on Monday, my mom got me, egg rolls from Jack in the Box. And like,
Oh, you actually
I,
got them for him?
yeah, she actually got them,
Oh
but they didn't
shit.
give me the sauce, so it was kind of diminished.
Oh,
They didn't give me the sweet and sour, but
Jack?
I took I took a bite of it and I couldn't taste any of it.
Oh no. What?
I was so upset. My first real food and I couldn't taste it.
No. Why? Because COVID or just like no flavor?
I think it was because of COVID.
Holy shit! So you lost your taste for a little.
For a little bit, because like I was like I took a bite and I was so upset that I put it away and I took a nap and
And then,
then I took a nap and then I woke back up and ate and then I could taste it.
delicious. Did you finally get that experience?
What experience?
You know, the delicious experience of the egg while you were wanting.
Yes.
Oh,
If they're I'm happy they're still good because I remember trying the tacos and I hated them.
I'm so flabbergasted by that. I don't think anyone I really know likes the tacos from Jack in the Box, but I think they're like literally one of the best foods in the fucking planet.
Dude, my mom and Daniel love the tacos from Jack in the Box.
Dude, they're $1.30 for two of them. You can't
They were
complain.
like, I think they were like their staple date foods. Like when they went out on a date, they would always get those stupid tacos.
Fucking beautiful. I went to Jack in the Crack today and I got myself two tacos and a junior bacon cheeseburger for like $4.97. It was fucking delicious.
Do you want to go get a munchie box when I can leave the house?
A munchie box.
The $6 munchie box from Jack in the Box.
$6. That's a great deal. Let's get
It's
it.
like it's like a drink, curly fries and straight fries, a sandwich, and two tacos
Holy shit. That sounds
for
delicious.
$6, I think.
Let's fucking get it. Dude, when you get better, when you're able to go out, we're gonna fucking like live it up for this like last few months of summer. We're gonna go bowling. The fuck is that underneath my keyboard? A rock? We're gonna go bowling. We're gonna get food. Yeah.
Walk.
Breathe. Smile. Oh, we can't forget about that.
Steal.
Oh, dude, yeah. We are not being serious yet. Please don't incriminate us. If you're watching this, Miss Adam, we're good boys and girls. But, you know, the economy's a little bad these days, so, you know. That was a bad joke.
What else? I can't.
Uh,
I think that's most of my COVID experience. Would not recommend. It sucked.
Doesn't sound fun. But I'm glad it's coming to a close, so that's good.
At least I'm alive. At least I survived.
Kicking it. You got them badge of honor now. You got fucking COVID.
We should start a scoreboard because our friend Lai has it like twice now.
I know, right? Holy shit.
And
I don't think
I'm
I've done it.
I'm I'm so pissed too because me and Lai, we literally just stayed in our rooms and did not like talk to anybody and we both still got it.
Yeah, just that one casual like walk into the kitchen like, hey ma, hey. Just fucking probably gave it to you and it's like the worst fucking feeling I bet.
Wasn't even my mom, it was Daniel's mom.
Oh my god. That is fucking the one you don't like, right? Oh
The one I don't like.
my god. They spread it like peanut butter. Fuck.
Like there was like and like that past Sunday was Father's Day too, right? June 19th.
Uh-huh.
They had
Oh,
like they had a Father's Day party at our house and I didn't even go out there. I was in my room the whole time. And I feel like that's probably one of the big events that could have gotten COVID into the house and I still got it. Because Daniel started feeling sick after that event too.
that's fucking horrifying. What an experience.
A horrible
Never
experience.
got to deposit your money in the end.
Yeah, I still need to go to the fucking bank.
My nice ass has just been like sitting around in like the bathroom like I gotta do something nice. How would I be able to deposit Sophia's money into the bank even though I'm not her?
You were thinking about it.
I was tempted to drop you off food, but I was like, I'm not sure if she's awake right now.
Well, while I had the sickness.
Yeah, I was gonna leave it on your porch. I was gonna leave it in a big care package. I was gonna throw it over the fence.
Dude, you pitch it over like a baseball and it splatters against the side of the house.
I throw it at your window. It goes.
Hear a big old crack of glass, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? No. What if you did it and that's when one of the rainstorms was happening? Like you drive off and it starts raining really hard.
Solidifies your food.
It disintegrates it.
Oh my god. in a fucking horrible dystopian like alternate universe, like somewhere in the COD zombie universe. I know there's a fucking world because when you said like it smashes and breaks glass, I thought you meant like the cup like of soda or something that came. The thing was like, what if like in one world like there was just glass cups? There's just like glass cups. Like, would you like a Dr Pepper? Yeah, sure. All right, that'll be $10. Okay, and they give you like a fucking glass cup.
Instead of a world where we use plastics, we
Yeah,
still use glass.
so everyone just has like fucking hundreds of cups in their house.
I don't know. They when they go to the fast food place, they have to bring their own glass cup.
Yeah.
It's like at the movie theater where you can like get $1 refill on your
Fucking
loyalty cup,
God, that's fucking awful. Yes. Or
and
like
like and like
those
people
milks.
like and like people carry around like the big ass you know
Bubble.
how we people carry around the big ass hydro flask which is made out of
Yeah.
metal, those but glass.
Exactly. Just a world made of the glass built world. The Industrial Revolution was just for glassware.
That would be fucking I don't know what's worse, having to carry around that much glassware or just living in a world of microplastics. We can't win.
Would you rather live in the glass world or this world we're in right now? Because I think the glass world sounds funny.
Okay, but like in the glass world, is like the glass still the same, like the same kind of like thin glass we have, or do you think they would have evolved to make it like 5 inches thick, bulletproof, so like if someone accidentally drops it, it'd be fine?
All I'm gonna say is that they're basically as thick as a root beer mug from A&W.
Like, imagine like we still have the meme where like someone drops their hydro flask and scares the shit out of everyone, but it's with a giant glass.
Oh, but you think in this world, like, it's just gonna be, like, better and stronger, like that fucking plexiglass they use at, like, the banks and shit?
Like, I want to have hope that like the glass evolves with the people, with the times,
It's got a
but
sick sprinkle on my desk. But yeah.
a sprinkle.
Oh, wait, no, it's from a ding dong. But yeah, no. I don't know. I like the idea that the glass just stayed the same, but at the same time, like, a world just made of better glass sounds cool.
Would we even have any sand left with all the glass we're making?
No. Well, they would eventually figure out how to tap into the Sahara, I bet.
Oh
Because
my,
you can't
oh
tap it.
my God, yeah.
Fucking desolate idea. Just, like, imagine just, like, fuck deforestation. Sand cessation.
We're just trading one vice for another. Instead of like deforestation and like harvesting all the fossil fuels, we're harvesting the sand for its glass.
And just everything's made of fucking glass in this world. Like, well,
Instead
wait a
of
minute.
instead of campaigns to save the Amazon rainforest and places like that, we're gonna have to petition to save the fucking Sahara Desert.
Save Death Valley. Come on. That
Is
is,
there even any is there even any sand in Death Valley? I thought it was just all cracks.
it's just dirt, yeah. That's a fucking desolate idea. I wish we could actually tap into those deserts, but like, beach sand has been like, smoothed and, cradled by the sea, whereas the fucking desert is just, sharp as shit. It's like moon sand. You want to know one of the reasons why it's so fucking hard to go to the moon? The dust up there. That shit has not been moved. It has not been touched. It is literally just like a bazillion little razor blades that just stick to you. That shit is deadly. You see him playing around the fucking the moon dust. Oh man, that shit is sticking to them like those little jumping cactuses.
I'm trying to think about this and like outside of the box now. So like we live
Like
in a world where we don't have plastics and it's replaced by glass, correct?
yes, like you're looking at your computer and it's just a big ass glass screen.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at like my little plastic shelf right now. That would be made of glass.
Well, it wouldn't be made of glass, but there'd be more alternatives. But like the main part of glass would just be like the main part of society. Like my sea monkey tank, it would be made of glass.
I have like a bunch of empty Powerade and water bottles because I've been dehydrated. Would those be made of glass? It's like the Coca-Cola bottles from the 1950s where they were all made out of glass.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, imagine just like getting a fucking like Jack in the Box and just they just put the fucking they're like here's your drink and it's just like it's not even a bottle. It's like in a glass, like a beautiful crisp glass, like a souvenir glass you get.
Like it's the same way they make the plastic cups, like still the same mold, but it's just made of glass.
Exactly. That's the funniest fucking idea. Like,
Like
the like dropping their food and shit. They're like, "Oh, here's your DoorDash food," and they just drop all their food. Imagine just glass with that.
yeah, it's like we just never evolved from like the 1950s going to the five and dime and getting a six pack of glass bottles. We just never evolved from that. So we just go from that to getting like a 24 pack of soda and it's just in little glass containers.
They're in little potion bottles and they hang them on a string.
Do you think the recycling program would have been more boosted in that timeline? Because I imagine that's a lot of glass to carry around. We could probably reuse a lot of it.
There's those machines out there, like at airports, where you just shove a bottle into it and it just sandifies it.
It disintegrates it.
Disintegrates it for like recycling. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, you brought up another good point. Bringing glass on like TSA and stuff and like at the beach.
Oh wait, yeah. You know what?
How
You know,
how
I
would
bet
that work?
beaches would become like protected areas or like kind of like national parks for say because like that's like special sand
That would be ironic. You can't bring glass into the one place where glass comes from.
or no but like there'd be like special glass and shit like made from beach sand even though it's pretty much all like
Like the luxury glass that the
yeah,
rich people want to gatekeep.
yeah damn right in this universe there would be a way more uranium glass it'd be like hip and shit
That oh my god, yeah. And
like
like
they're
glass in like glass sculpture is like already a thing in this timeline. Like we have all those fucking chandeliers and stuff. Would it be more like that in the other timeline?
imagine great leaders of our past times having glass statues of them for the good or the worse for good heroes and bad heroes, glass statues. Imagine, how like there's been some controversial figures who are
Oh,
just
like
yeah,
the Confederate statues and stuff like that.
throw a big ass boulder at it. Just
That would
fucking
be that's actually kind of funny. Like they make all these like important statues out of glass and like instead of vandalizing them because they're made of stone, people can just throw rocks at them and they'll shatter.
exactly.
It
Or,
just makes vandalism more easier.
make it easier, but people would want to send more of an image, so they probably get like a flamethrower and just like melt it into like weird shapes and shit.
What, melt the glass?
Imagine that like someone gets like a glass phallic and they just burn it right onto it.
Oh my god, the professional glass blowers make a living off of vandalizing the statues.
Called the architects in this world.
Oh my, wait, yeah. What if the glass blowers would get like way more of an advantage in that timeline?
If you like the architects would either be good people they'd be actually like making things or they'd just be like fucking graffiti artists. This is
I'm
a
I
I,
really can we make this into like a short story or something? I really want to see where Glass World goes.
this episode was supposed to end like 3 minutes ago but it's like I'm fucking fascinated by this topic now just from one fucking joke I made about Sophia about me
Yeah.
throwing onto the
Yeah, how did we even get there? Because you misheard me and thought I meant that soda cups were made of glass.
like your window doesn't break but something in your bag just shatters and it's just a glass bottle with your drink. God.
Like, I'm trying to think of like how far the glass would go. Like, I'm looking around my room and trying to figure out, okay, in the other world, would that be made of glass? Would this other thing be made of glass? Like,
Yeah, like would
I
more
haven't,
TVs be made up? Like, would more CRT TVs be around, or would like they not? Because like CRTs have glass in them.
like, I have an empty bottle of Robitussin cough syrup. That definitely would be made of glass, like a bunch of medicine containers.
The thing is, I am pretty sure we already lived through a time like this. But like, imagine it being modernized. Like, I have a fucking vintage bottle. This thing looks like it was dug up from a fucking barn find of Listerine.
Yeah, me too. I have like two glass bottles with me.
Yeah, and they're fucking nifty as hell. But it's just like, imagine it being modernized. Like
Okay,
3D printing. Dude,
do
imagine
you think
glass printing.
Do you think that people would do you think in this timeline we would still evolve the twist cap, or would people still be carrying around bottle openers?
People would just have like those glass breakers. Okay, for what? No, everything would have a cork in it. That's so fucking stupid, but it sounds funny.
I like the idea of because we already okay, so when we go to do our laundry, we go to the donut shop across
Yeah,
the street,
yeah.
and they have like these little glass bottles filled with apple juice, and that's what we
Oh,
give my brother.
I love
And
those.
I like the idea of every children's drink container being made of glass, because that's the most dangerous thing you could give a
I
child.
know. Like, imagine like a fucking juicy juice just made of glass.
Yeah, it's still in the glass juice box, but it's still in the juice box, but it's made of glass.
Respect the pouch.
Oh my god, how would respect the pouch look in the glass world?
I don't know. Do you think sugar glass would play more of a role into this world?
Sugar, I imagine so. I feel like it would be really popular.
It's like prop shit, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird idea. Interesting.
I don't know why I'm losing my mind over the respect the pouch campaign in the glass world.
It's just gonna be care for the pouch.
Cradle the pouch.
Embrace the pouch.
Become the pouch.
How? Oh my god. The fucking hypothetical.
And what if for stuff that isn't made of glass, there's special editions of it that are made of glass? Could you imagine the commemorative 20th anniversary glass Furby?
That's fucking awful. Like,
Imagine you get in a fight with someone and they take your most prized possession, the 20th anniversary glass Furby, and they just throw it on the floor to shatter it to get back at you.
it's fucking awful. Everything in this world would be more fragile, but do you think that would improve our trust in everyone, just for everyone not to shatter their shit?
The entire world would fall apart if one person just decided to go postal and break everything with a baseball bat.
God. What's going postal mean?
Going insane, go crazy, go stupid.
Uh, I thought you were talking about this video game I heard called Postal. I was like, is that
No,
what
that's where
it's
I got it from. I'm pretty sure that's where people got it from.
really? I'm
If
curious about the game. It's 99 cents on Steam.
is it? Really?
Postal 2.
Oh, well that's a good one at least.
It looks bizarre. I thought it was like a game, like one of those shitty shovelware games people made, but apparently it's like a cult classic or something.
Yeah, no, it was really popular.
I did not.
Like I if people didn't get going postal from the game, I think that's what the game is named after. I think that's why they named it Postal.
That it's bizarre. You just go around town and shoot people with a gun that shoots cats.
Yeah, the first Postal game, I think the dude literally just went off and just started doing that bunch of shit, but the second game they kind of made it more comedic, so the guy was being funny in style while he did all of that.
And then there's another one that looks like a fucking retro Doom game. It looks legitimately really good. It's called Brain Damage or something.
I
It
think
looks
after I think
yeah.
after a certain point the Postal game started to fall off, but I don't know where that point was.
I thought there was only 3.
And I think they made more.
Hey, interesting. Have you ever
If
heard
not
the
from I don't
who?
think it was the original company though who made the ones
Yeah.
after 3.
It was probably it started off as a Doom clone, I believe.
Yeah.
But they're new. Have you seen the genre rise in Doom style games Ultra Kill?
Yeah, I thought I was the only one who noticed that. I feel like there's a lot more Doom games coming out,
I
like
don't
Doom
mind.
style.
Yeah, I started playing this game called Ultra Kill a few days ago. Fucking amazing, but a lot of other games are going with that style now. And it's funny because Postal Brain Damage is in that style. It's a Doom style, which is bizarre,
What
but
the
it's
fuck?
cool.
Take me to the store, thank you. I was trying
You
to
go,
go to the store and it was trying to block me.
Ah, shit. Well, hey,
Is
gamer.
it? I need to
Look,
see this. Is Postal really? Holy shit, it is!
I know, right? I'm tempted to get it just for the meme. It looks kind
Postal
of
2 Paradise Lost.
looks funny.
Okay, does Steam do this to you too whenever you like go to
Hmm.
see like a violent or like a sexual game? It always asks you to put in
Dude,
your birthday to
every single
continue.
time. Every fucking time, no matter what.
And like, why doesn't it save it? Like, it saves the date
I
and the year, but it never saves the month.
I don't get it. Like, there's this NES game on the Steam store called Chrono Trigger. It was released. It was made for kids, but every single time I go in there, it's like put your age in. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Wait, really?
Chrono Trigger's like an age restricted game. It might be made for teens, so who the hell knows? But that's stupid.
I saw that game on your wish list and I see like all the art for it and stuff. It's really funny to hear you classify it as like made for teens.
Dude, literally, they got the people from Dragon Ball Z to animate some of the cutscenes.
Oh, if we get Postal Redux, we can play together.
Whoa, wait, what? There's multiplayer?
Yeah,
No fucking way.
yeah. Now with
Sh-
co-ops.
Oh, no way. Well, hey, gamers, looks like this old Commodore is going to have one hell of a night. Get ready to put some water in the sink, but hey, we're going to end the episode. Thanks for coming down to the bunker, y'all, and don't forget, um, say the line, Mole.
Okay, if I chop you up in a meat grinder, and the only thing that comes out that's left of you is your eyeball, you're